I very interested in this gentleman right here. He's he's one of the enigmas in hip hop, rap, whatever you want to call it today. Tim, you and we discussed this hip hop music, rap music. It's not there, and I think and I said this on and on. You could go look at my iPhone when I'm jamming in the car. The only thing that's bumping that's current, because the only ones that are doing their thing, the collective known as the Maybach Music Group, and I'm very intrigued to find out a few things about this gentleman. We're honored to have him, and he actually is dipping his spoon into the pro wrestling pot, the music pot. Bo gets a mixtape. I mean, it's crazy. So without further ado, Triple C's, Maybach Music Group, MMG, Don't Play. Welcome to ATG Radio, GunPlay. What's going on tonight, my man?
What it do? It's your boy GunPlay, Don Logan. I'm out of this world. Welcome to my universe. I'm motherfucking Jupiter Jack. I represent 2 M's. Murder, mayhem, music, machines, machetes, making miracles, money motivated, Miami material, Maybach music, etc., and the list goes on.
Now, Mr. Don Logan, GunPlay, how'd you get the name? Now I got to ask you like this, man. I was a veteran.
That's self-explanatory. That's self-explanatory.
Were you a veteran of any armed forces or anything like that? I mean, Army, Navy, Marine Corps. I know it's self-explanatory, but just to kind of get into it. No, nothing like that?
No, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it just stuck with me, you know what I'm saying? It just stuck with me. The name,
now for the people out there, now look, man, I mean, obviously your name's GunPlay. You're skilled at some of that, and I kind of want to get into that, but, from myself who has handled such weaponry, don't play with guns. GunPlay is a experienced expert in the field of gunplay, and I just want to give that props to it. But speaking of that, what type of artillery weaponry have you maybe took target practice with in your heyday?
I allegedly had a few AKs, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly. In my heyday, the usual Miami artillery, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I've seen videos of you firing some nice
Mossy's,
stuff.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that was in my heyday, allegedly.
Allegedly, and obviously it's allegedly GunPlay. There's a lot of people out there just with the name, and you go out there and you got, I don't want to say it's the hip hop police, but they target you. You could be driving from your spot, your crib to, I don't know what you got out in the West Coast. We got Carl's Jr. and stuff like that. But out there in Florida, maybe you were driving to McDonald's on a late night, get something to eat, and they might pull you over. I mean, how is that for you as far as the authorities messing with GunPlay?
I mean, they always fucking with GunPlay, man. I hate the authorities.
Can I be honest with you?
That's the squeals I hear all the time that I hate. I hate the squeals.
I'm with you 100%. I can't stand them, and that's the one thing, man. I think as right now they consider a lot of people
just look at my
public
record
enemies.
And yeah, that's all. Just look up my record and shit. That shit public. I can't talk shit about my record.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You've done the real shit. You've been out there. I mean, obviously some of the shit that you've been alleged to do, might not have been. Might have been blown out of proportion. And I gotta ask you, man. Part of the Triple C's. What made you GunPlay, man? I mean, is it where you're from that made you what you are today? Is it you a product of your environment? Or you have influences, man, that helped you get to where you're at.
I just go with my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's my influence. You can't influence. You can't really influence me. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I do what my heart say to do. So GunPlay, do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it feels right. You know what I'm saying? My heart say yeah, going with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all make mistakes, but we learn from them, and you know what I'm saying? We keep it trucking. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta ask you this, GunPlay. You know, I think 2009, 2010. I think it was the first time you had the opportunity to go down to Colombia, Bogota. I mean, it's obviously that's influencing your music now. I mean, what was that experience like going down out there? I mean, it's a war zone. Being from the United States, it's kind of no to be visitors out there.
You know, first of all, I was over there in Medellin. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful country. You know, it's beautiful. It's not really a war zone, nothing like that. But it's a beautiful country and beautiful women, good food. You know, excellent cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I did what I did, and if I go back, I'm gonna relapse again, and it is what it is. You know, it's the best ever. But you know, at least I'm in another country, enjoying myself. You know. And
were you an avid cocaine user before going out to Medellin?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my first mixtape was Sniffer Hill. So, you know, you grow out of things. So I grew out of it. You know, I was tired of coloring my napkins. You know, every other morning, got to color your napkins. I was tired of that. You know, my nose all, you know, painting on a napkin and shit like that. Man, shit ain't cool, man. Shit fuck you up. Your whole attitude change and you snapping and I couldn't do it. I got to focus on my business, man. I got a family, man. So, you know, I
respect that 100%. I expect you do that with you know, if you're out in that area. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I never done coke before, but I think if I was ever in Bogota or Medellin, I probably would experience the culture out there, and cocaine just so happens to be part of that culture. Speaking of, you know, last month,
a little toot ain't gonna kill no damn body.
I agree, 100%.
You know what I mean?
GP, one thing, I got to tell you this. We actually scheduled, you know, and it's crazy you mentioned Medellin. We actually got scheduled to come on the show, an infiltrator, back in the Medellin days with, who was the not Noriega, who was the guy out there that was on Blow, got from the movie
Escobar.
Blow. What was Pablo Escobar? We actually have a guy who was infiltrated and got close to Pablo Escobar and helped bring down that whole, you know, that whole union down towards the end. I mean, what would you say to somebody like that? Like an infiltrator who brought down one of the most powerful men.
Himself. Go fuck off. You're a cop. He's a cop.
He made cocaine more. Somebody made cocaine accessible and more expensive.
You know, Pablo was taking care of his people. He stopped that. Why would you do that? Fuck is your problem? You know what I'm saying? Go get you a turkey or some rice. Shut the fuck up. He's feeding you people. Fuck. You have more money than the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, why would you want to bring that down? You're a piece of shit. But, you know, I ain't want to judge, but I won't talk to him. I won't fuck with him. He's a fucking cop. He's a rat. He's a cop. Period.
I just, before he comes on the show, I just wanted to get your thoughts. He ain't coming on the show tonight. Somewhere in a couple weeks he will be.
I'm not going to talk to him. Oh, that's cool.
I wouldn't even let you. Trust me, bro. Yeah. There's no way. You and him are like, you know, peanut butter and dog shit, man. And he's a dog shit. And don't make this a good sandwich if you put it together. But speaking, going back to Colombia, your mixtape you dropped, I believe it was last month. I got it last month. Bogota Rich. Tell us about that, man. Is that what's popping off right now in GunPlay's world?
What?
Mixtape.
What's popping?
Bogota Rich. You dropped last month.
Bogota Rich. Mm-hmm. That's on fire right now on the net. You know what I'm saying? We over 200,000 on that piff. You know what I mean? I dropped that on March 9th. We was 100,000 a week later. We over probably, I don't know, I ain't checking it in about a couple of weeks, so it might be a little bit more than 200. But you know what I'm saying? We definitely did some good numbers on that and got a great response from the internet, from the streets. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm happy with it. You know, it was just an appetizer. It was just something before Bogota, the EP. You know, that's gonna have big A-list names on there. You know what I'm saying? Just give them a taste. You know, the fans was fiending. Give them something to set of their stomach with till I hit them with that filet mignon. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I got to give you props for that. I'm bumping all that shit from the South, South Florida, where you and
shot
Ross
6
are doing.
videos, yeah, shot 6 videos off it. I'm finna drop another one, you know what I'm saying? Ain't letting up. You know what I'm saying? We working.
I mean, so what do you think about some of the other?
Then I got 106 and Snort freestyle high days on the way. I dropped 2 freestyles off of that already. I leaked that. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be 13 on there, and just just gonna rock out like that. It's just gonna be quick and simple. Freestyle high days, 106 and Snort. Holla at me.
Now you still going and touring with Ricky Ross? I know he had to cancel a tour, I think, down in Australia. You still out there touring with Rick?
No. Right now my passport situation a little sketchy, so I just been, I still been on a little rolling tour. You know what I'm saying? That song never going nowhere. It's gonna stay there. So I'm still touring that song, spot dates here and there. You know what I'm saying?
So you and Waka out there killing it?
Yeah. I did a couple with Waka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did a couple with Waka. You know what I mean? You're gonna make it right.
And just a couple more for you, bro, and we're going to let you go. What's going on with you and the Urban Wrestling Federation, man? We know, we got the pay-per-views. You got your own set, your own wrestlers. We actually had a couple of them on the show in the past. Hit us with some knowledge on that, please.
There was just, shout out to Steve Carroll, the CEO of the Urban Wrestling Federation, and they stepped to me with an idea, and GunPlay is a wild child, so I said, fuck it, let's do it, you know what I mean? And I watched them actually do their thing, and it was pretty dope. So I co-signed it, and we did our thing.
And very enjoyable. I was actually real happy to see you involved in that. One more thing, man. In boxing, there's been a public rift between your brother Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's getting ready to fight on May 5th. You got any thoughts or any comments on Floyd Mayweather?
No, he's an excellent boxer, you know what I'm saying? Excellent, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got really nothing to say.
So nothing between him and Rick has anything to do with you?
No, definitely not.
One more thing, man, for controversy purposes, who out there in the game that you can't stand right now?
I don't really even listen to nobody to be hating on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I like listening to GunPlay music and Rick Ross and MMG. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate what anybody do. I don't really can't stand nobody, but I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody doing their thing. You know what I mean?
Don Logan, GunPlay, man. I'm gonna tell you, MMG, the best shit out popping right now, and that's 100% from me. Appreciate your time tonight. If you got anything else, man, hit us with it. I know you're on Twitter, GunPlay MMG.
On Twitter, GunPlay MMG. Yeah, absolutely.
We'll hit you up on Twitter. Appreciate you coming on. Also, got to give a shout out to Orlando Diesel for setting this up. And GunPlay, man, we hope get you back on sometime again in the near future. And we appreciate your time tonight, bro.
Appreciate your time, homie. All right, salute.
Thank you, sir. Salute. God bless, man. All right, there we have it. One of hip-hop's wildest, I guess most talented, man. There's not anybody out there doing what he's doing, and we appreciate his time tonight. And there we have it. Tim, I heard you